There she is. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? The editor-in-chief is her usual cheery self. All I can think about is of how dead bodies are witnessed. No, I have to ask about myself. I'll ask her what my name is. Yeah, your name? Just look it up in the registry in the library. Yeah, the school registry. It has everyone's names. If I look at school registry, it might jog my memories. I'll go to the library. Wait, so she doesn't know her name? Jesus. Ooh. You want to see the registry of names? It's on a bookshelf in the library, I think. Found it. Sukamahara Academy Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I open the book and begin turning pages. Immediately notice something's terribly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, 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 blank. Every single page is blank. I reach for last year's school registry and then I start flipping through the pages. Blank, 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 blank. Ooh. What is happening here? Who am I? And just, what is this place? No one's at the front either. And everybody's disappeared. There's a number of people. You don't look so hot. Are things getting fuzzy around the edges? You almost there. You're ready for the exam? It's almost here, but don't look at me. I need a study buddy. Pleasant breeze blows in through the open window that overlooks the garden. As I look into the garden, I see a female student standing in the center alone. She has a striking appearance with long purple hair, almond skin, and a preternatural calm. It seems like she is meditating, her hands folded in a specific way, her eyes closed. I find that I can't stop looking at her. No one else seems to notice as she stands up. Dramatically, I start to feel uneasy about her. The girl's eyes snap open. Suddenly, a massive jolt rocks the school, causing me to stumble about uncontrollably. The building shakes with a thunderous roar, and the door seems to be the glow in the garden. What in the hell just happened? In the resulting confusion, my vision begins to distort. Dizziness, headaches, a sense of weightlessness. I come close to my eyes, keep from being overwhelmed. ... When I open my eyes again, everything exactly as it should be, like nothing happened. However, the air is permeated with a seductively sweet scent. Also, the girl that was in the garden had already disappeared. Was everything that happened just an illusion, or maybe? As I turn to leave, I see a girl from the garden walking towards me. That blast was meant to destroy everything in its range, but the school seems stout enough. As she looks out the window and talks to herself. As she goes by, she gives me a smile. Well then. Ah, there she is again. I thought I had scared her away for good, but she's come back. I better not make any sudden moves or she'll just run away. Also, I'll let her speak first. However, she just continues to stare at me with an intensity that borders on terrifying. Maybe I should say something to her, but softly so as not to startle her. Maybe if I keep my back to her, it'll help a little. I'll just call to her over my shoulder. I obviously can't see the look on the young girl's face. Oh, I sense hesitation. Ah, that girl. Her voice matches her appearance, small and faint, and is in a hesitant, taunting voice against me. Oh, she's adorable. Oh. Alice. Can't tell if she's still speaking or not. She speaks so softly. I can't turn my volume any higher, otherwise you guys can't hear me. Here. She said to me, "Stop talking." Thinking she disappeared again, I turn around only to see Alice still standing there. As I turn, she flinches a little and begins to fade away, and then stops and starts staring at me. As our customary staring contest begins anew, I swear that I can see a faint smile on her face. Hey, mister, let's have tea together sometime. So she's supposed to be like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. That's my guess. Dang it. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Or what I'm supposed to do. I think I need to go down to the first floor. Yeah. Also, why is it that every single floor of this building has the exact same layout? Okay, there's Leo. Shinji and Sakura. Sakura! Oh, it's you, brother. I heard that you skipped archery practice again. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, brother, but you've embarrassed me again. How many times must I repeat myself, Sakura? Are you stupid? I mean, if you keep listening to others instead of me. Wait. Did I call you my little sister? I don't have a sister. I mean, I've always wanted one, but man, recently things have been kind of flaky. What's with this weird feeling? Brother, you appear to be experiencing fatigue. Inserting apology text. Error detected. Please maintain a calm demeanor, brother. Please relax. Inserting reassurance text. Error detected. What's up, Shinji? Whatever is the matter, brother? So I decided sister personality. Things will get worse if you don't decide, but any choice you make will be the wrong one. So why not totally lose it, brother? Calm down. Down. What? No. What's going on? Everything is going haywire. Brother, wait. Cease forward progress. Malleation construct. Mental speech begins skip and repeat almost as if she is a malfunctioning robot. Because she is! I think. I don't know. It's like she was reading from a script rather than engaging in a normal conversation. It wasn't the only incredible fleeing Shinji or just robotic Sakura that was going insane. Vertigo overcomes me as the school starts to waver. Something strange is happening to the world. Are you okay? Yeah, brother, you wait. Hey, brother. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in over here. Yep, nothing in here. And Sakura's disappeared. If there's anything in the schoolyard. I wonder what happens if we try to leave. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. There is something wrong with this place, but more worrying is the fact I can't remember who I am. As I wander to campus, I see Leo walking down a hallway on the first floor. As a transfer student, I can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo's really up to. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Who, for some reason, is examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. The attention to detail is quite impressive, even the surrounding air is surprisingly substantial. If that is the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. I love the soundtrack to this game. But that's just my opinion. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Oh, that's not good. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. Plus, it's like an explosion in my ears as my blood races through my veins, and the reason is clear. Now Leo, has turned to face me. And now for sure he's talking to me as if there was nobody else present besides the two of us. Sorry, yawning again. I am exhausted, guys. Greetings. I believe this is the first time we've had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, warm and comforting. In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive, and I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my worries have vanished, and all I can think of is doing as he says, and that's the only way to do. And I feel like it's in a haze. It's like Leo's controlling my thoughts in some way. Attending school wasn't half bad. I've never had the opportunity to go to one before. Now, in that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play out being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Farewell. No, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell should be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have the distinct feeling that we will see each other again. So I guess I should use the more congenial see you later. Well, it's time for me to move on and wish you the best of luck. Yeah, just walk through a wall while it goes like, yeah, just do that. With those final words, Leo disappears. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment his hand is on the wall, and the next he is gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I would say reality rejected his existence and it. Jesus Christ, this wall text, but it feels like it was the opposite, that he refuses to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, it was just a strength of will. Yeah, I can go through walls by just forcing myself to do it. With this departure, I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being. And rather than a cause for concern, it brings a fundamental question to life. Who am I? This question pops into my head and it gets to take on a life of its own, searing my brain. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared through. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I am positive there must be something here because Leo walked through the wall. It'd be so easy to turn around and go back down the hallway and pretend nothing happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I've never had anywhere else to go but here, no place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? And beyond this wall lies the appointed path, the truth. If I follow him, I will learn the answers to my questions, even if those answers are painful. But ignorance is bliss. Do I have the fortitude to face the truth? I accept it. Ooh.